And welcome back. It is Friday here in Massachusetts and we are getting ready to harvest our flowers so that way we can make some mason jar bouquets for my roadside flower stand. And hi, if you're new here, my name is Kristy. I am located in Western Massachusetts, Zone 6A, and this is going to be my second time making jars for my roadside flower stand. I absolutely love flowers and I thought, why not be able to share my love for flowers with my community? We moved here about 2 years ago and we absolutely love our neighborhood and we have a lot of people that walk by. So it's kind of like a good traffic area, not only for cars, but also just for general families on walks. And I figured, why not see how this will do? So we are going to be cutting lots of zinnias. I still have some more zinnias. Then we have to go to my vegetable garden. I have some more zinnias there. I have some sunflowers that should be ready to pick. We just planted some yarrow this weekend, so I will be harvesting some of that as well. And then I also have some coneflower, some cosmos, and we'll see what else we can get around my vegetable garden. I have a lot of perennials there, and we'll see if maybe a dahlia or two might be ready. This one here might be actually pretty good, so I might have that and do one more hydrangea. I have a few more lisianthus that could possibly be picked as well, so let's get harvesting. This patch behind me are my giants and I am just obsessed with these. I mean, my goodness, they are huge. They're like the size of the palm of my hand. I only have a few of them. I am basically just doing the wiggle test, so I'm just flopping them back and forth, and if they're too wiggly, I'm leaving them, and then if they seem pretty sturdy and they're not flopping around, I am harvesting them. So unfortunately, I feel like my stems aren't where they should be if I was going to do a wrapped bouquet. So right now I am just doing mason jars. Hopefully I can also include my process of how I wrap them. I still use some craft paper and I use a little sticker. That way they just look a little bit more presentable. It will also hold my flower food and my care instructions. And I made these care instructions and my stickers all on Canva, printed them myself to save a little bit of money. So we're gonna see what we can harvest. I will have them sitting in my bedroom underneath a table where it kind of has our central air unit kind of blowing down on it. So it won't dry them out because the table's there, but they will stay nice and cool all night. And then in the morning, I will arrange them in the mason jars. I do put flower food in each jar as I am making them. And then also, as I said before, I do include a little packet of flower food for them to take home and some instructions on how to care for their flowers. So next up, we need to get sunflowers, and some of them are up there. But I am lucky that one is right there. It was actually closed yesterday morning and then it was downpouring. So unfortunately it did open up, but that's okay. I'm still gonna harvest it. It's only been about a day or so fully opened. And I have a ton of little ones hiding in here. So I might have to get my husband on a ladder later and help me harvest some sunflowers because that is gonna be my focal flower this week, besides using some hydrangeas. So we shall see. I'm basically with a lot of zinnias, which I'm super thrilled about. I have some celosia. I was able to get some black-eyed Susans. I had like only a few cosmos. We got hit with a downpour yesterday, and unfortunately all of my beautiful cosmos that were just opening up are flopped over. So I just cut them back so that way they can just regrow and regroup. I do have a dahlia or two that I could possibly use, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use my one of them or not. One I might just go and cut in the morning. We shall see. I have some Strawflower that I will be harvesting. That was actually Strawflower from winter sowing. And I was about to chuck the jug because like barely anything happened. I'm like, oh, I'll just throw in them. And they are doing so stinking good compared to my other Strawflower. But my other Strawflower, in its own defense, was basically just clumped together. But they are starting to put on a lot of growth. So I'm thrilled about that. So we're just gonna see what we can get in here. I also will be harvesting a lot of basil as well. I will sell some basil. I'll be collecting cucumbers in the morning. I have some tomatoes that will be ready to go. Maybe some jalapeno peppers, we'll see. So maybe I'll get some more vegetables out tomorrow than before. Last time we just did cucumbers. So I'm not quite sure if I'll be able to make my 6 to 8 jars I was hoping for, but that's okay. I am trying to be patient. All right, and I hope you can see me, but just for reference, I am 5'3". I am going to stand and try and get as many of these insanely tall sunflowers as I can because we need every focal flower possible for this weekend.